Hi, hello students, how are you? I hope your preparation is going on well. We have hardly 1 week time for final NEET examination. This is the time you need to improve your mindset. This is the time you need to do more smart work rather than hard work. You know that biology is a very simple and easy subject and scoring subject. And of course, we can cross 300 with simple preparation or with proper preparation. But at this moment, we have very limited time and revising the total syllabus is not possible. Then what to do? Remember, in final NEET examination, you'll get 60 to 70% very easy level questions straight away from NCERT book. And 20 to 30% average or application type questions. And 10 to 20% difficult level. And here remember one thing, don't try to learn the new topics that will create confusion in your mind. So whatever the syllabus you covered so far is enough. You settle with that. You try to revise that particular syllabus you covered in early days. Then how to revise the covered syllabus within a short span? I'll give you a beautiful tip to cover the syllabus within 2 days. How it is possible? You take at least or minimum of 4 grand test papers. I think you know, as far as biology is concerned, you'll have 90 questions in each grand test. You try to go through each and every question. And simply reading and recognizing the answer will not solve the problem. Then what to do? You take one question, you just read the question answers and try to recollect the periphery subject of that question. I'll show you how to revise the subject around that question. If you do like that, definitely by solving one grand test paper, at least you can cover 20 to 25% syllabus. And for this, it takes time. You need to spend at least 5 to 6 hours time for one grand test paper. You can solve 2 grand test papers in one day and other 2 grand test papers in next day. That gives you a best result. And after then, you can take a fresh grand test paper. You try to solve that paper. Definitely, you will see the difference. Now, in this video, I'll show you how to revise the questions. So I'll look at the screen. We have a question, 46 question, meromycin, actin, A-band. And this is a matching type question. And easily we can answer the question. But that is not the solution. You need to recollect the entire periphery of the question. For example, this was the question asked from muscle. Then you try to recollect the entire area surrounding this question. I'll show you how. Look at here, students. Usually there are 3 types of muscles: skeletal muscle, smooth muscles, cardiac muscle. We know that skeletal muscle is also called as a striped muscle. Why? Because it consists of stripes. As these muscles attach to the bone, so the name given as skeletal muscle. You know that these muscles are arranged in the form of bundles, and all these bundles are covered by a connective tissue sheath called a fascia, and in which you can observe muscle fiber. Muscle fiber is the structural unit of a striped muscle, and in this we can observe alternate dark and light bands, and light band is I band and dark band is A band. The I band is bisected by a line called Z line. This is Z line. The part between 2 Z lines is called sarcomere, and this sarcomere is the functional unit of muscle. If we observe this muscle sarcomere closely, A sarcomere consists of two half I bands and one full A band. You know that the thin filaments are mostly made up of actin. In addition to actin, there are tropomyosin and troponin. Filamentous protein is tropomyosin and subunit proteins are troponin. Troponin consists of TNC, TNI and TNT. On the other side, thick filament. Thick filament consists of many monomers called meromyosins. And these meromyosins usually have the projections called cross arms. And the cross arm generally bind with active site of actin filament. If we look at the meromyosin, it consists of tail, head and flexible arm. The head and flexible arm together called as a cross arm, and the rest part is called a tail region. And the cross arm generally help in pulling the actin filament towards the center. Now the part with both actin and myosin filaments is called a A band. And this A band is having a central part with only myosin filaments, and this part is called a H band. Now A band consists of both actin myosin, but in H only thick filaments are present. And remember, thick filaments are held in position by M line and thin filaments are held in position by Z line. The I band consists of only actin, A band consists of both actin myosin, and H band consists of only myosin. So this is a brief explanation of a sarcomere. So like this, you need to recollect the entire area surrounding that particular question. Now let us go to the question once again. Now look at the question. Meromyosin is found in a thick filament, actin thin filament, A band consists of thick and thin filaments. So like this, you need to recollect the periphery of the question. So for this, it takes time. So that's why I'm just asking you to spend at least 5 to 6 hours time to solve one question paper. Now let us go to the second question, 47th question. Secretory phase, proliferative phase and menstrual phase. So simply by looking at this matching question, I can able to recollect the menstrual cycle. Just students, look at this diagram. This diagram is related to menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle is a reproductive cycle generally found in females. It repeats for every 28 to 29 days or 1 month. So the name given as menstrual. Menstrual means 1 month. And this begins at the age of puberty and proceed up to 50 years. Where it stops, this is called menopause. You know everything. And this menstrual cycle consists of bleeding phase. It lasts for 3 to 5 days. This is bleeding phase. Lasts for 3 to 5 days. Followed by proliferative phase, or you can also observe the development of follicles. So it is also called as follicular phase. Now in this phase, it lasts for 5 to 14 days. And this particular period, we can observe the repair of endometrium. You can observe the development of new cells. So it is called proliferative phase. Now in this phase, gradual increase of estrogen, FSH, LH is seen. And LH concentration becomes very high at the 14th day. This is called LH surge. Because of the LH surge, we can observe ovulation. The ovulation occurs on 14th day. And after that, the follicular cells convert into yellow colored body called corpus luteum. Corpus luteum acts as a temporary endocrine gland. And this secretes a hormone called progesterone. The progesterone helps in increase in the thickness of endometrium. It prepares the endometrium for implantation and it also maintains the pregnancy. And this is the phase where you can observe the active development and secretion of a corpus luteum. So it is called luteal phase. At the same time, it also secretes progesterone. It is called secretory phase. If fertilization takes place, this will continue up to 3 months. If fertilization fails, it degenerates and converts into corpus albicans. And if progesterone level decreases, automatically you can observe the degeneration of endometrium. Once again, the next menstrual cycle begins. Dear students, like this, you need to recollect the particular area in the surrounding part. So like that, you try to recollect each and every area by taking some questions into consideration. If you do this practice for these 2 days, definitely I hope you will get success. So here I have given only 2 questions for practice. So please follow this method and try to cover the entire syllabus within 2 days and try to get success in 2020 final NEET examination. I wish you all the best for viewers. Thank you. Thank you.